Hello, I'm Victoria from Weeping Willow AG, and today I'm going to be showing you my create your own dolls. I have been collecting them since 2020, and it took me way too long to realize that's the wrong foot, that they have this on the bottom of their feet. But that is true. They do have that. Okay, anyway, we'll get into it. Here are the dolls. First up here, we have Blythe. Blythe was my first create your own doll that I got. She was actually based off of a doll that I saw on Instagram by Doll Fruit, and I will insert a picture here so you can see what my inspo was. I just really liked the darker tan skin with the blonde hair. I thought that was really pretty, and America Girl didn't really have a doll with those colors, and so I made Blythe. She is named from Blythe Danner. I wouldn't say after her, but I do like her name, so I decided my first create your own doll should have the name Blythe. I like that it means happy because she made me happy. So corny, so cute. Yay. One drawback to Blythe is the fact that she has the bad eyes, so that's really cool. She was actually the last batch of the bad eyes, I guess you could say, because I got another create your own doll who you'll see in a second, like a month or two after her, and none of the other ones had them, just she does, which makes me sad. They are really pretty, like the hazel color is pretty, but yeah, she is a little bit downcast because of that. So maybe I will eye swap her someday, maybe, but for now she's just my slightly lazy-eyed Blythe. Next up, we have my baby, the light of my life, the best thing that's ever happened to me. This is Audrina. She is named after Audrina from the V.C. Andrews book. I know I'm gonna get some people in the comments, yeah, because so many people are in my comments, saying, hey, that's not what Audrina looks like. In the book, she actually has blonde hair and it's sort of chameleon colored because it can change color in the light. And that's a really big plot point. Yeah, I know. I do know that. I did read the book. She's actually based off of the child actress that played the child version of Audrina. I thought she was really pretty with her super pale skin and her green eyes and dark hair, and America Girl doesn't have anyone that really looks like that. There's Ruthie and Truly Me 41, who I do have. But it's not quite like as pasty pale and gothic as Audrina is. I feel like she really embodies the VC Andrews spirit with her gothic vibe. Somebody once called her in my comment section on Instagram Goth Blair, and I thought that was really funny because she is like Blair went out and dyed her hair black. But I absolutely love my Audrina because I love VC Andrews. She's probably my favorite author, which is a really funny thing to admit or say, and probably pretty taboo, I imagine, as an English major myself. I've written papers about her in school, and I just really admire her work in a very fascinated way. I think it's really cool that she wrote about such taboo topics and it became such a popular book series and books, not just Flowers in the Attic, but the others as well. Anyway, she means a lot to me, and so does Audrina because she's connected to that. She also is very special to me because she is the only doll of these ladies that you'll see that I have gotten multiple DMs about on Instagram asking if I was interested in selling her because they wanted her. And that is the highest compliment I could receive on a create your own. So anyway, yeah, this is my lovely girl Audrina. Audrina. That was a reference to the movie. If you've seen it, you'll get that. Hey blue baby, put that Hank Williams on. Alright, next up we have Blue. I call her my Blue baby because Lana Del Rey sang that unreleased song live around the same time that I got Blue and named her. Also, really sorry for the musicality of this episode as a side note. I don't sing, and I'm not going to pretend to, but I have to sing that because I sang that to her. Anyway, I got her because at the time, mind you, American Girl didn't really have whitewashed Jess molds. Uh, but they certainly have since I got her. But at the time, this was very unique, I promise. And I just really liked her blue-eyed, dark hair combo, very pretty. I hadn't had any dolls at that point either that had black hair and blue eyes. Like I didn't have just like you number 49 or 61. I do have 61 now, but I didn't then. So it was very unique for my collection. And when I got her though, I was a little bit like, I don't know how I feel about this doll, something's off. And then I realized it's because her eyebrows are red. So they don't actually match her hair color, which is a little weird, but I've gotten used to it. And I did edit a photo one time to make her eyebrows dark to see what I thought, and they did look a little bit too dark. So maybe I just got used to the red. I don't know. But either way, I think she's super cute. She's my little blue baby, like I said, and I absolutely love her. I took a couple photos of her in the snow one time when it was October, so the leaves were still green. I'll put the picture up here, and that was really cool, and that makes her iconic. So, yep, that's Blue. Here we have Henrietta, and I promise I'm not gonna sing this time, so that's cool. When I got Henrietta, I only had one Addie mold, which was Addie, and at the time, the only other Addie mold that was available was 58, and I did get her eventually, and then I did sell her. But I wanted another create your own. I was trying to treat myself because I was signing up to do a grant in college, and I decided I was going to get a create your own no matter what to celebrate getting the grant or to help myself from the disappointment. Well, I did get the grant, so she is my celebration doll, not my disappointment doll, which is probably better for her mental health. But anyway, yeah, so I got her. I wanted an Addie mold. There weren't a lot available. There still aren't a lot available. T shade all to you, AG. Um, but I wanted one that was kind of similar to Addie, but not too similar. So I just did like a slightly lighter skin tone than the OG Addie. And I love, love, love her textured hair. It's so nice. And the decal eyes. Decal eyes are my favorite. So of course I had to give her them. And also to differentiate her a little bit from Addie. But yeah, she's super pretty. Love doing her hair. Orange is her color. I should have put her in Audrina's dress actually. That would have maybe made more sense. Because she was wearing orange. But anyway, yeah, I'll insert a picture here of her wearing orange. It just brings out her eyes so well, and she just looks so pretty. But yeah, this is Henrietta. Oh, also, I forgot to mention her name. She's named after Etta James, technically. But Etta James's real name is James Etta, uh, which I didn't like as much as Henrietta. So we went with Henrietta for her, but I do call her Etta mostly. Oh, I'm debating if I need to sing for this one. I really shouldn't, because I definitely can't sing this one. Like, it's hard to sing. I never tried to reach your Eden. Yeah, that wasn't nasally at all. Anyway, this is Eden. She is named after this song, Eden, by Hooverphonic, which I'm sure nobody knows what that is. But you should check out Mad About You by Hooverphonic because that is my favorite song of all time and it's really good. So that's my recommendation. But yeah, I got Eden and I got her because I wanted another Sonali mold. And I saw one on Instagram, Create Your Own Sonali mold, that had two different colored eyes. One was gray, one was green. And I really liked the green eyes, the hazel ones. So I got them in this girly, and I also saw this wig in this color, and I really liked it. So I just kind of pieced her together Frankenstein style of like little bits of the Create Your Own machine that I liked and put them together and created Eden. Um, at first, I was gonna name her Baja, but the name didn't really fit her very much, so I ended up changing it to Eden. I might name a different doll Baja. I did get the Playline Jasmine, so I might name her that. But it is a little bit close to Raja, the tiger, as well, which is a little funny for Jasmine. So maybe that even makes more sense. But my favorite thing about Eden is her hair in a ponytail. I'll insert a picture. Yeah, yeah, right? Yeah. And last but not least is Petal. Petal is actually based off of another Create Your Own I saw on Instagram, because whose originality? I based her off of Gracie, a doll from AG Doll World. The funny thing about her doll is so they're almost exactly the same, except I didn't get freckles on mine. Because A, I wanted to differentiate them a little bit, and B, I wanted to have the option of freckles or no freckles. I might like add some to her sometimes, we'll see. But the doll Gracie on that page has a doll named Petal. So I named this doll Petal after the doll's doll. You guys following? Um, to pay homage to the OG that she's created after. And also the pink hair. I feel like Petal just fits rose petal, like a light pink rose. Love it. Um, I haven't gotten to take pictures of this girl yet, like actually, and that makes me really sad. But I just haven't I love her in this outfit, and I just haven't found the right backdrop yet for what I want to do for it. So we'll see. Maybe someday in the future. But yeah, this is my girl Petal. Before I wrap up, I want to talk about which create your own dolls I would maybe like to have in the future. I would really like a Josefina mold with tan skin, black hair, hazily green eyes, which essentially I want Leah, Girl Year 2016, but with black hair. I have Leah, and I love the way Leah is, but I would love another one of her with black hair. That would make me really happy. So if I get the chance to get a Create Your Own again, I would like to make that combo. Um, I also would really, really like to make a Kaya mold. However, the problem I have with that is that's actually not the Kaya mold. It's the Logan mold. What do I mean by that? The eyebrows. The eyebrows on that face are Logan's eyebrows. They're not Kaya's eyebrows. And they're thicker eyebrows. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with having thick eyebrows, okay? And if it really, really bothered me enough, I would get the mold and then, clean off the eyebrows and paint them on myself. But I'm just so irate about the fact that it's Logan's face and not Kaya's face. And if you have a Kaya mold from the Create Your Own machine and you love it, I think that's awesome. I think that's great. I wish I did, because I was begging AG to have the Kaya mold, and then they were like, oh wait, actually here's the Logan mold. So, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll get over it and I can actually get a Kaya mold, Logan mold. Um, but also because the price is so high, I don't know if and when I'm gonna get another one. I would like to get one maybe for my birthday and do the Josefina mold I talked about. But was it like $300? That's insane. It should not be that much. I think it's like $275, but that's literally a collector doll price. It should not be collector doll price, in my opinion. And I know there's tariffs and stuff. Um, you know, the economy's not so easy as just it should be lower, but I think it should. That's just my opinion. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed my create your own dolls. They're definitely very special girls, and I am grateful that American Girl does have the line and that it is available. I would always like more diversity, more face molds, more hair types. Please bring back bangs. Please, 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 bangs, bangs, please, bangs, please, bangs. Amen. Um, anyway, I will catch you in my next video, and I thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. I really need to figure out a better way to end these videos because this ain't it. This ain't it yet. Nope.